Josh Robilot posted a disturbing video on TikTok that shows something strange happening inside his home. He had just returned from work and was sure that no one else was in the house. But as he pulled into the driveway, he noticed a dark figure staring out from one of the windows.
I just pulled up, and what is that? Is that a person? What the fuck is that? Should be nobody in the house, nobody at all. Okay, well, guess I'll check it out.
He rushed inside to check, but there was no one there. The doors were locked, there were no signs of a break-in, and no trace of the figure. It was like the thing had disappeared completely. In a second video, things got even creepier. Josh was at home when he suddenly heard loud knocking sounds coming from downstairs. He started recording and managed to capture some terrifying moments: a child's rocking horse moving on its own, and the lights flashing uncontrollably.
Hello? Hello? No, I don't think so. No. I'm done.
These back-to-back incidents made people believe that something more serious might be going on, maybe something paranormal or even demonic. Some viewers questioned whether it was fake, but nothing has been proven. Real or not, the videos show a house that feels truly haunted. What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments. This next video was filmed near a place known for its dark and tragic history, the Highway of Tears. It's a long, lonely road in British Columbia, Canada, and since the 1960s, many Indigenous women and girls have gone missing or been murdered along this stretch. The area is surrounded by dense forests and has very little traffic or public transport, making it a dangerous place, especially for those who have no choice but to walk or hitchhike. The video was posted on TikTok by a woman named Anita Neal. In the clip, she's filming through her window on a cold, gray day. At first, it seems quiet, but soon you hear it, a terrifying scream coming from somewhere outside.
Someone's screaming down there. I gotta go down there.
It's not just a random noise. It sounds like someone is truly in distress. Anita has no idea what's causing it. But what makes it even more disturbing is that nothing in her yard is moving. No wind, no storm, just that chilling scream echoing in the air. No one knows for sure what it was. But given the history of that road, it's hard not to wonder if what she heard was something beyond explanation. A lost soul crying out? Or something worse? What do you think? Let me know in comments below. This next video was captured on March 10th, 2025, and at first, it looks like just another fire safety clip, but it quickly turns into something a lot more disturbing. The video shows a man filming a vacant house that had caught fire deep in the woods. The house had been empty for years, and the man recording is actually the property owner. He had no idea that while filming the burning building, something very unsettling was being captured. As the fire rages, if you look closely, you'll spot a dark figure moving inside the house.
You should see it right now. It's amazing. Look through the window. Woo! It's getting out of hand right now.
It appears just for a moment, right before the man glances down the hall, and then it vanishes. The way it quickly ducks out of sight makes it seem like it was trying not to be seen. The strangest part is that there shouldn't have been anyone inside. The house was supposed to be empty, and the fire had already spread across most of it. The man didn't notice the figure at the time. He was too focused on the flames. But that wasn't all. From another angle, while recording a different part of the burning house, another dark figure briefly appears before disappearing again. Just like the first one, it doesn't stick around. It vanishes in seconds. It's already creepy, but things get even weirder. When viewers watched the video more carefully, they noticed something else: a child's voice. A faint sound of laughter, caught clearly on camera, even though there were no children nearby. No kids were on the scene, and the area is in the middle of nowhere.
That's burning. I don't know why that burns.
The fact that two shadowy figures were seen and a child's voice was heard, all from the same house, has led many people to believe the place might have been haunted. Some even say the fire forced whatever was inside to come out, as if something had been trapped there for years. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, this footage feels too strange to ignore. The timing, the movement, the voice, something just doesn't feel right. What do you think? Was something hiding in that house all along? The next story comes from two kids who were simply filming a house in their neighborhood. They had no intention of capturing anything unusual. It was likely just a random moment of curiosity or boredom. They focused their camera on the upper part of the house, particularly near the attic. At first, everything seemed perfectly normal. The house was still, quiet, and empty. But then, something strange started happening. From the attic window, a dark, shadowy figure could be seen moving past, quickly, almost like it was running or gliding. It didn't appear once and disappeared. It kept passing the same spot in a pattern that didn't match anything mechanical like a fan or reflection. Each time, the movement was slightly different, and most oddly, it didn't even look like a person. This brief, repeated movement was enough to disturb the kids who were filming. And when they shared the clip online, it spooked thousands of viewers. People flooded the comments with theories, confusion, and fear. Was it a ghost? A shadow person? Or something else entirely? The clip ends shortly after the figure is last seen, offering no real answers. But one thing's for sure, whatever they caught that day, It didn't feel like something explainable. The next story comes from a security camera recording that shows something quietly unsettling, something that just stands there, watching. The video was shared on Reddit by a user named Heron, who said his father used to work night shifts as a security guard. Occasionally, his dad would send him strange clips from the building, but this one in particular stuck with him. He said he's never been sure what to make of it, just that it always gave him a weird feeling. In the video, you can see what looks like a normal corner of a building, maybe an office, maybe a hotel. The exact place isn't known. The room is empty, quiet, and dimly lit. But if you look closely, in one specific spot, there's a figure, just standing, still, barely moving. It looks like a shadowy human shape, maybe even a woman. It doesn't walk, it doesn't vanish, it just stands there, like it's waiting. At one point, the figure seems to sway slightly, like it's breathing or shifting its weight. Too subtle to be a glitch, but just enough to feel real. Some people who watched it said it might be a trick of the light or a bug on the lens. That's always possible with security footage. But in this case, the rest of the image stays perfectly stable. Nothing else flickers or shifts. Just that one quiet, ghost-like shape. Whether it was a shadow, a spirit, or something else entirely, it left behind an image that's hard to forget. The second story comes from a construction worker named Elijah Carter, who stumbled upon something truly disturbing while working alone in a house being remodeled. Elijah had been working on the property for a while, but one day, something new caught his attention. A hidden crawl space behind a stack of drywall that no one had ever moved. Since it wasn't a regular workday and he was alone on site, he decided to explore the space himself, recording it for a Facebook group.
But while I came across something that was really cool, and I feel like it sets this house apart. The reason why I'm just now founding this crawl space is because of this drywall. The owner, she had this drywall covering the crawl space. That's not the cool thing about it. And I want y'all to check this out. So while I was here, I found this table, and I also found this extra space right here. You have a vent right there. I think I just heard some footsteps. This can't be a squatter.
At first, everything seemed normal. He showed an old table, a vent, and the narrow space around him. But things quickly took a strange turn. While talking to the camera, Elijah suddenly heard footsteps above him. That was already strange since no one else was supposed to be there. Then came something even creepier, a soft giggle from somewhere nearby. He paused, clearly unsettled. But the final moment was what pushed it into full horror. The crawl space door slowly began to open on its own. That was enough. Elijah didn't wait around to see more. He bolted out of the house. Later, he claimed there was no sign of anyone ever being there, no footprints, no belongings, nothing. That raises the obvious question: if there was no one else in the house, who or what was making those noises? Whether it was a squatter, a spirit, or something else entirely, Elijah's short video turned into something no one expected, a reminder that some places are better left unexplored. Odette Morales was enjoying a casual boat ride with friends in a canal, just trying to relax and beat the summer heat. The atmosphere was light, with everyone laughing and having fun. She had her phone out, recording the ride like anyone would on a chill day out. But while filming, she suddenly noticed something that made her stop recording. A man was in the water, floating or swimming towards her boat. It wasn't clear who he was or what he was doing there, but something about it felt off. It didn't look like a normal swimmer, and the way he appeared caught her by surprise. What made it even creepier is that people later mentioned that a man had drowned in that exact canal about 5 years ago. Now the question is, was it just a coincidence, or could it have been something more? A lot of people think it might have been the spirit of the man who drowned. Odette hasn't said much about it since, but one thing's clear. Whatever she saw that day wasn't normal. 3 friends were hanging out and decided to mess around with a Ouija board, probably out of boredom or curiosity. Everything seemed fine at first. They were laughing, asking questions, just treating it like a game. But during the session, something strange happened. This is what was caught. A stuffed toy that was lying nearby suddenly moved on its own. None of them noticed it in the moment, but one of them eventually glanced over and saw it. Their expressions changed instantly. They went from joking to visibly uncomfortable. It wasn't like the toy fell or was knocked over. It moved in a way that made it feel off. Whether it was the wind, nerves, or something else, no one really knew. But that one moment made the whole session feel heavier. Afterward, people who saw the video said it's better not to mess with stuff like Ouija boards at all. Even if nothing major happens, things can still feel weird afterward. So, was it just a coincidence? Or did they accidentally invite something in? That part's still up for debate. In this video, a man who works as part of a cleaning crew at the airport was recording a video to show what his typical night shift looks like. He was alone on a plane that had just landed, finishing up his cleaning duties. Normally, after cleaning, he would move on to the next aircraft. But this time, just for fun, he decided to stay behind and record a little more. At first, he's joking around quietly, sitting in the back of the plane, talking to the camera. But while he's filming, something strange happens. Watch this.
I know I'm not dumb enough to lift those shades up because I got my flash on in here. Don't catch my ass if they see. ain't gonna lie to y'all though, it's mad cold in here. And it's dark. I mean, I know it doesn't look that dark on the camera, but it's dark. Let's go! Let's go! Right, sitting on the back of the plane. And y'all probably think I'm insane. Probably think I'm doing this for fame.
Out of nowhere, one of the seatbelts in an empty row suddenly flings out into the aisle, as if someone had just unbuckled it and stood up. But the seat was empty and no one else was around. The man immediately got nervous and walked over to see if someone was playing a prank or if maybe he missed something. But the entire area was empty. There was no one. He quickly went back to the rear of the plane, clearly shaken. A few hours later, staff found him still inside, and he left. Later, he said the experience rattled him so much that he keeps thinking about it and even shares updates online. Whatever happened that night, it's something he says he won't forget anytime soon. A TikTok creator named Diego shared a video that got a lot of people talking. According to him, he started hearing strange noises coming from the roof of his house. At first, he thought it was just cats walking around, but the sounds kept going, and his curiosity got the better of him. So he grabbed his camera and decided to check it out.
Escucha, hágale, pero hágale suavecito. Espere, espere. Luego. Hágale.
For a quick moment, a weird figure, not clearly human, peeks out from the darkness. It happens so fast that you might miss it if you blink. Diego sees it and immediately panics, running away before ending the video. Nobody knows for sure what it was. Some people think it might have been edited or staged, but others believe he might have actually caught something paranormal on camera. Whatever it was enough to scare him off instantly. If you liked the video and want more creepy stories like this, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more scary content.